गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल सॉफ्टलाइन इंस्टीट्यूट। सो माय नेम इज़ करीना और आज की इस क्लास में हम बात करने वाले हैं एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक पर। जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है व्हाट हैपन्स व्हेन यू प्रेस द पावर बटन। तो जब आप अपने लैपटॉप में, डेस्कटॉप में जब पावर बटन को प्रेस करते हैं तो क्या होता है, चलिए जानते हैं। वेलकम टू आवर डीप डाइव इनटू द फैसिनेटिंग वर्ल्ड ऑफ कंप्यूटर स्टार्टअप। Have you ever wondered what exactly happens from the moment you press the power button until your operating system fully loads? It's a complex dance of hardware and software, a seamless orchestration that transforms a lifeless machine into a vibrant digital workspace. Join us, we demystify this intricate process, breaking down each critical step. So let's get started. The power button. Signal. Initial circuit completion. The moment you press the power button, you complete a circuit on the motherboard. This seemingly simple action triggers a cascade of events and initiating the complex startup sequence. Signal to the PSU. PSU को signal मिलता है. An immediate signal is sent to the power supply unit. PSU मतलब power supply unit. The power supply unit is the heart of your computer power system, responsible for converting the alternating current AC to DC direct current from the wall outlet into DC. ATX standard compliance. ATX motherboard होता है. Modern PSUs adhere to the ATX standard, which regulates specific power signals and voltage requirements. This ensures compatibility and proper operation across different hardware configurations, crucial aspect of PC design. PSU activation and power distribution. Voltage level checks. Once the PSU receives the power signal, it performs internal checks to ensure minimum voltage levels are met. This self-verification is critical for system stability and preventing damage to components. Power good signal. Upon successful voltage verification, the PSU sends a power good signal to the motherboard. This signal indicates that stable power is now available, allowing the rest of the system to safely begin its initializing process. Voltage rail activation. Various voltage rails like plus 12 voltage, 5 voltage, 3.3 voltage within the PSU activate. वो activate होता है. Each of these voltage is specifically designed to power different component. हर एक component को part करने के लिए बनाया गया from the CPU to GPU storage drives and USB ports. Component specific power भी होते हैं. So the precise distribution of power through these voltage rails ensure that each component receives the exact amount of electricity it needs to be function correctly. This balanced power delivery is fundamental to the reliable operations of your PC. BIOS और UEFI की बात करें, UEFI की बात करें तो ये वाली क्लास में प्रीवियस क्लास में ले चुकी हूँ. आप उस वीडियो को भी देख सकते हो कि BIOS और UEFI क्या होता है. फर्मवेयर का रोल है. विथ स्टेबल पावर द बेसिक इनपुट आउटपुट सिस्टम और द यूनिफाइड एक्सटेंसिबल फर्मवेयर इंटरफेस टेक्स कंट्रोल. This firmware is the first piece of software to run residing on a non-volatile memory chip on the motherboard. Essential है booting के लिए. BIOS और UEFI is crucial because it acts as an intermediary between the hardware and the operating system. It provides the initial instructions for the CPU to interact with other components. Initiating post. Its primary task at this stage is to perform the power on self-test. This diagnostic routine ensures that essential hardware components such as the CPU, RAM, graphic card are present and functioning correctly. Power on self-test. Diagnostic test. Post एक ये रैपिड सीरीज है ऑफ डायग्नोस्टिक्स की टेस्ट डिज़ाइन टू वेरीफाई द फंक्शनैलिटी, जो फंक्शनैलिटी को वेरीफाई करने के लिए बनाई गई है ऑफ क्रिटिकल हार्डवेयर कंपोनेंट्स. So it checks for the presence and operational status of the CPU, memory, video card and keyboard among others. Error indication. If the post encounters a problem, it communicates the error through a series to beep codes or on screen message. अगर कोई error होता है तो. For instance, specific beep patterns can indicate a memory failure, allowing for quick troubleshooting. और successful validation भी हो जाती है. Successful अगर post हो गई है तो indicated by a signal short beep से indicate करेगा आपके display screen पर. Boot device selection. Locating bootable device. After a successful post, the BIOS or UEFI's next task is to locate a bootable device. This involves scanning all connected storage drives for valid boot sectors or partitions. Configured boot order. The system follow a pre-configured boot order typically set in the BIOS and UEFI settings. This order prioritize device like hard drives, SSD, USB drive, network boot options हो गए. MBR और ESP identification. The firmware looks for either a master boot record or an older system or an EFI system partition or newer UEFI system. The MBR is a 512 byte boot sector while the ESP contains UEFI boot items. Handover to OS, उसके बाद वो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम को हैंडओवर हो जाता है. लोडिंग द ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, उसके बाद ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम लोड होता है. बूट लोडर टेक्स चार्ज, जो बूट लोडर है वो चार्ज टेक करता है. द बूट लोडर सच एज विंडोज बूट मैनेजर फॉर विंडोज, grub for Linux and the first component of the operating system to load. It's stored either in the boot sector or the EFI system partition. उसके बाद है kernel loading. So its primary function is to load the operating system's kernel into the computer random access memory. The kernel is the core component of the operating system. Essential drivers भी होते हैं. kernel का initialization क्या होता है? So it is the core of the operating system का ये core है. The kernel is the fundamental part of an operating system loaded directly into RAM, जो RAM पर directly load किया जाता है. It manages system resources, handles hardware and software interactions and provides the basic service needed for programs to run. Device driver setup. One of the kernel's first tasks is to initialize all necessary device drivers. This process enables the OS to fully recognize and control all connected hardware from input devices to network adapters. Memory management. The kernel sets up memory management, allocating and organizing RAM for various processes and applications. So this ensures efficient use of system memory and prevents conflicts between programs. System services. Finally, the kernel starts essential system service. These background processes perform critical functions like managing files, user accounts and network connections and preparing the system for the user interaction. इसी तरह से startup complete हो जाता है. Background process होता है. Even after the desktop appears, various background processes and startup applications continue to load. These might include antivirus software, cloud syncing services or specific system units. Applications launch जब हम करते हैं, so launcher at startup will now open. This ensure your essential tools are ready the moment and you gain full control of your system. Ready for interaction. At this point your PC is fully potential, operational and ready for user interaction. You can now open programs, browse the web or use it for according to your needs. Modern OS design. So this entire complex process from power button press to a fully functional desktop is a streamlined, specified, simplified into modern operating system. So I hope आपको समझ पे आया होगा. जब हम सिस्टम ऑन करते हैं उससे लेकर के जब पूरी तरह से वो ऑन हो जाता है, रेडी टू स्टार्ट हो जाता है, रेडी टू यूज़ हो जाता है, तो वो क्या प्रोसेस होता है. सो इसी तरह के इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियोज़ के लिए बने रहिए सॉफ्टलाइन इंस्टीट्यूट चैनल के साथ. थैंक यू सो मच.